The following is a presentation of WCMP Sports, local sports.
That's the 25, to the 20, to the 15, he's going to high step into the end zone, touchdown!
Here, wide receivers split each side.
He's still going into the end zone.
East Central Minnesota, the action starts now. To bring you the call, here's Ethan Game Day Gilman.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome in to tonight's broadcast of high school volleyball here on WCMP 106.5 FM, AM 1350, WCMPradio.com. Of course, I am Ethan Game Day Gilman, and I'll be bringing you all the action from tonight's matchup here in the Great River Conference between the Pine City Dragons and the visiting Braham Bombers. It's homecoming week here for the Pine City Dragons. This is their third of three games here just this week, and it's their final, I should say, of two home games also during this week of homecoming. It should be a good one here between these two teams as Pine City looks for a nice 3-0 record on the week. Of course, they took care of business both Monday and Tuesday. They got a break yesterday from action, and now they're back to it here this evening against yet another conference opponent. This whole week they faced teams who are or will be conference opponents. Of course, Mora, not a conference opponent yet. That will happen next year, but the rivalry between Mora and Pine City, it might as well be a conference game when those two teams play anyways, but either way, this is a Great River Conference matchup between the Pine City Dragons and the Braham Bombers here at Pine City High School, and it was parent night here for the Dragons. They introduced all the players and their parents. It was great to see all of them out there and being able to be here and to support, especially on homecoming week. Of course, as I mentioned before and just now, it is homecoming week, and Pine City looking to cap off their volleyball week with a victory and hoping that a victory here tonight can help the Dragons football team get a victory tomorrow night on homecoming night. Of course, they play Proctor tomorrow night. I'll be out at that one right across the parking lot there. I'll be in the booth for that game, calling that one. Should be another good one. It's another chance for the Dragons to get a win, and again, with the atmosphere of homecoming, you would think that things might turn around for Pine City. But for the Dragon and Braham volleyball teams coming into this game, as we take a look at both of them, starting with the visiting Braham Bombers, they come into this game 6-14 on the season. They're 3-2 in their section, though. They are in Section 5 Single A East. There are two sections of 5 Single A East and West, and you might be wondering, well, what does the East and West mean? And you might have already figured it out. Yes, the teams in the West are more Western Minnesota. The teams in the East are more Eastern Minnesota. Pretty self-explanatory, but sometimes you can get a few teams in there, like a Swanville, who is a little bit more on the western side, but we'll give them a break. They're more in central Minnesota. It's okay. But for Braham, again, 6-14 on the season, 3-2 in the section, and that 3-2 record in the section has helped them stay in the top 4 of the standings in Section 5A East. Right now, Pine River Bacchus is on top at 12-6 and 2-1 in the section. But when I'm looking at it, I'm looking at that team in Mille Lacs who is 13-5 and 6-2 in the section as possibly the number 1 seed going into the playoffs. They might be wondering, playoffs? Playoffs? Yes, playoffs. We're only about, after this week, a week and a half, 2 weeks, I think exactly, from playoffs beginning. We are very, very close to the end of the regular season. After this week of play, it's a week and a half left for all of our local teams, and that's it. That's the end of the regular season. That is 8 weeks come and gone, and we are on to postseason play. Of course, in this beautiful state of Minnesota, all the high school teams get to make the playoffs. There's not one single out. You don't have to qualify for playoffs. Everyone gets to play in the playoffs, and that's what I love about it, because you get to see some teams who may not have had the best record on the season, but then come into playoffs, and all of a sudden they're beating teams with the number 1 seed or the number 2 seed and going on a nice run towards state. So I have a feeling we'll see a few of our local teams do that here this year, and Braham could be one of them. They're 3-2 in the section. The section very competitive, and you've got the top 2 teams with double-digit wins. After that, it's been a tough one to get wins here in this section for all these teams just because it is so competitive. But Braham, again, 6-14 on the year. As we take a closer look at their schedule here so far up to this point, 20 games have been played by them. And, of course, they have played a few games in this Great River Conference. They lost twice already to the Rush City Tigers, the number 1 team in Section 7 AASS1. And also they have this game, I should say, will be the second of their 2 against Pine City that they will play. So Braham trying to get an upset here tonight over the Pine City Dragons, of course, on homecoming week. And it should be a fun one, as Braham, again, has already played Pine City once this year. Pine City did get the victory over there in Braham. But Braham looking for an upset here this evening. On the season, Braham is 1-5 in their conference, which is the Great River Conference. They did beat Mille Lacs 3-0, which is a little bit strange when you look at it, because Mille Lacs has a 5-1 record in the conference, and they're right in there in second. But sadly, they did play Mille Lacs again later on in the season, only a couple weeks ago, on Thursday, the 26th of September, and they lost 3-1 in Braham. So they got the win on the road in Isle, and unfortunately then they came home and lost 3-1. But getting a win like that is certainly positive, as this team looks forward to what they can do postseason and the rest of the regular season. As we take a look at the rest of the regular season, as I mentioned, not a lot left in the regular season. After tonight, they've got 3 more games, 2 of them next week. On Tuesday the 10th, they'll host Ogilvie. Then on Thursday the 12th, they'll travel to Hinckley-Finlayson. Then for the final regular season of the year, they will host East Central in Braham on Tuesday, October 17th, and then that is it. That will be all she wrote for the regular season. So not a lot left here for any of our local teams during this regular season. As we shift our focus to the home team, the homecoming standing Dragons sit at 12-7 on the year, 4-2 in the section behind Rush City, and of course everybody is chasing Rush City right now, but behind them and Esco in 3rd place in Section 7 AASS1. They're 5-1, as I mentioned, in the conference. Of course, everyone's chasing yet again the Tigers, but they're also tied for second with Mille Lacs at 5-1. For Pine City, it was a good start to the year with a tournament, and in that tournament up in Royalton, they went 3-1. Then they would go on to win 5 regular just dual matches straight before losing 2 to Rush City and Hermantown, and then they beat Hinckley-Finlayson before going to a tournament at Chisago Lakes and going 1-4, but have since won 2 games in a row over Mora and East Central, and now they'll have only a few more games left. Of course, this is not their last game of the week. No, their week continues on Saturday, where they will go to Esco for a tournament. That'll be a big one for them. They'll face a lot of those northern teams, but hopefully come out with a couple of wins there and boost your QRF rating to improve your standings. And then after that, next week, they will play 2 games as well. They will travel to Rush City to try and capture just a piece of that conference title. In fact, I think it would be in a 3-way tie if that were the case there next week. If Pine City were to beat Rush City next Tuesday, I believe it would be a 3-way tie between Pine City, Rush City, and Mille Lacs, and that's not the first time we've seen those 3 tied in the conference. And then on the Thursday game next week, on the 12th, they will host Mille Lacs here in Pine City, and then they get the nice chance to end the season at home, as does Braham on Tuesday, October 17th, hosting Ogilvie. So it should be a fun end to the season. Of course, Pine City gets one last tournament play up in Esco on Saturday before they wrap up their regular season. It should be a fun one up there for them. I'm sure they would like to erase that memory of the Chisago Lakes tournament going 1-4. But when you look at the tournament there down in Chisago, they played teams much bigger than them, like Cambridge Isani, Holy Angels, Blaine, St. Paul Johnson. I think the only one that is kind of equivalent, they do play in 7AA as well. I believe they're part of the SS2 side of 7AA. So when you look at those teams that they played, all of, except for one, were bigger than them and much bigger than them, 3 and 4A schools. In fact, 2 of them were 4A schools. So to go in there, compete like they did, I think that's a big bonus for them, because then they get to see teams who they won't see during the regular season, teams who are much bigger than them, who might be more talented in a bigger class and going on and having a nice run in their regular season and maybe a postseason run themselves. So they get to learn from those experiences and take those moving forward. And I think that's a good spot for that tournament. Kind of the end of the middle of the season, going into the final parts of the season, where you get to take in and learn from those big teams. And, of course, they did beat one in St. Paul Johnson, so that was a nice one there for them. But for Pine City, hoping to keep pace with the Rush City Tigers with a win here tonight. And then on Tuesday, hoping that they can go on the road and get a win and tie things up in a three-way tie between them, Mille Lacs, and Rush City. So it is going to be a fun end to the conference here for Pine City, Mille Lacs, and Rush City. It will be an exciting one. It'll be, I know a lot of people will probably have anxiety around it just because Rush City the last 2 years, they have held the conference title, but you've got Mille Lacs and Pine City trying to dethrone them here this year, or at least take a piece of it. But Pine City's got two tough games coming up next week, Rush City and Mille Lacs, two of the top teams. In fact, they're tied with Mille Lacs in second, and then you got the top team in Rush City that you're playing next week. So not an easy task to end the season. It's not going to get any easier going forward. As we take a look at the playoffs, starting with Section 5A, that will start Thursday, October 26th. That is, I believe, the week after MEA, and it will continue through Saturday, November 4th. That is when the championship will be. Then if we go ahead and take a look at Section 7AA, where Pine City plays, they'll still be up in Hermantown for that championship game. It's a beautiful spot for that one, but they will start their playoffs on Wednesday, October 25th, exactly a week from the final regular season game for football. Will continue through Saturday, November 4th, again at Hermantown High School. I believe the first round, if you're a high enough seed, you get a home game. After that, it's all at Hermantown High School. So we'll, I'm sure, be talking about a few of our teams being up there and playing as well as at Crosby Ironton for 5A as well. Looks like our pregame warm-ups are over. Teams are ready to get the national anthem, our starting lineups announced, and get ready for that first serve of the evening. Of course, we will take a commercial break, hear word from some of our fine sponsors, then be back for that first serve here on 106.5 FM, AM 1350, WCMP, where the Pine City Dragons host.
Embrace Orthodontics
Bombers.
offers a unique, specialized approach to orthodontic treatment with custom braces or Invisalign. The team at Embrace loves getting to know their patients personally and takes the time to make sure all your questions are answered. Their board-certified orthodontists use only the latest in modern technology to give you the best outcome possible. They work with your insurance company and offer flexible financing options to fit your budget. Call today to set up your free exam and see how Embrace Orthodontics can transform your smile. More online at embracemn.com. That's embracemn.com. Embrace Orthodontics offers a unique, specialized approach to orthodontic treatment with custom braces or Invisalign. The team at Embrace loves getting to know their patients personally and takes the time to make sure all your questions are answered. Their board-certified orthodontists use only the latest in modern technology to give you the best outcome possible. They work with your insurance company and offer flexible financing options to fit your budget. Call today to set up your free exam and see how Embrace Orthodontics can transform your smile. More online at embracemn.com. That's embracemn.com.
Want to make some extra money this holiday season? Then join Burnett Dairy Cooperative's Cheese Store Holiday Crew. They're looking for temporary employees to assist with gift box orders from October 1st through January 6th. This position is scheduled Sunday through Thursday from 12 to 8 p.m. with an hourly rate of $14 per hour and an end-of-the-season retention bonus. Call 715-689-2170 or apply online at burnettdairy.com and click on Careers.
Wellia Health is here to keep you feeling your best so you can enjoy all the things you love best. You can count on us for your eye exams, mental health services, rehabilitation, wellness exams, urgent care, and much more. At Wellia Health, our goal is to help you live life well. Let Wellia Health help you get back to your best. Give us a call today to set up an appointment. 320-679-1313. WelliaHealth.org.
Your journey to smile with your forever starts at Embrace Orthodontics. The team at Embrace is committed to providing world-class care and a remarkable orthodontic experience. Choose between custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners with locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge, and a plan to fit your budget, whether you have insurance or not. Embrace Orthodontics will make your smile journey comfortable, convenient, and customized just for you. Visit EmbraceMN.com today to find out how to set up your free exam. EmbraceMN.com. Embrace Orthodontics. A smile you will embrace forever.
With Bad Boy's patented Easy Ride and Gen 2 independent suspension, heavy-duty American-made steel construction, and legendary muscle, there's no mower that brings more comfort, durability, power, and value to mowing pros and homeowners than a Bad Boy mower. Mow with an attitude. It's the driving force behind every mower we build in the good old USA. Our promise to lead the industry in innovation and performance. Available only at Stan's Equipment Center in Pine City. Mow with an attitude.
Resetting your password, unsubscribing from emails, printing anything. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your business doesn't have to be one of them, so you can get back to more important things, like learning how that printer works. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's agency, Pine Insurance Agency, at pineagency.us today.
All right, settle down. Let's call the meeting of people that complain about everything all the time and never do anything about it to order. Any complaints?
Yeah, my heating bill's too high.
Oh yeah, well Bobby just bought an outdoor furnace from Central Boiler and he eliminated his heating bill.
What about the hot water?
He eliminated that heating bill too.
What about his shop?
He heats that too.
I have no more complaints.
I think Central Boiler offers a solution to our complaints.
Save money on your cooling and heating bills. Visit northlandboilersales.com. Your local Central Boiler sales dealer.
Hey, you looking for a reliable propane supplier? Look no further than Burnett Dairy Propane. Proud to serve you, providing top-notch propane services all year round, offering convenient delivery options and flexible payment plans that suit your schedule and budget. Trust the experts in the field, Burnett Dairy Propane. Call them today at 715-689-1032 or visit them online at burnettdairy.com. Burnett Dairy Propane, your dependable propane partner.
Aw, man. Hinckley Collision.
Hell no. My new car?
Hinckley Collision is the right decision. Fender benders, major accident damage, or hail damage. Hinckley Collision is the right decision. With 24/7 towing and fast, friendly, professional service, their collision department will get you back on the road in no time. With decades of experience dealing with insurance carriers, make the call today. 320-384-7002. 320-384-7002.
Back here on WCMP 106.5 FM, AM 1350. Looking at the starters for the Braham Bombers. It'll be freshman number 1, Morgan Rysdam. And number 3, junior, Jenna Burmaster. Continuing on with, there we go, I found my spot, Sunny Lily. The senior, Sunny Lily. The junior, Natalie Benzen. Bridget Gallia, sophomore. Senior, Abby Lawyer. And 20, Nicole Duvernay, who is also a senior. Looking at the starters here for Pine City as they make their way to the floor. It'll be number 2, senior Abby Agard. Number 5, senior Arissa Rydberg. Senior number 10, Emma Hermanson. Senior number 11, Sage Staber. Senior number 15, Carly Jusak. The libero, junior number 22, Morgan Mako. And junior number 40, Isabel Calatayud Prieto. Those are the starters here this evening for both of these squads. And we are just about set to get underway here in Pine City in this Great River Conference matchup between the Dragons and the Bombers. Should be a good one. And it looks like right away Braham will get their libero in. That's going to be number 6, Natalie Benzen. She'll check into the game. Of course, the Bombers wearing their gold jerseys, the blue stripe on the jersey with the white letters and numbers outlined in that blue. Their libero is going to be wearing the blue jersey, the gold stripe on the sleeve with the white letters and numbers outlined in gold. For Pine City, of course, it's the black jerseys, green half sleeves, the white letters and numbers outlined in green. Their libero will be wearing the white jersey with the green half sleeves and the green letters and numbers outlined in black. Just making sure we have everything sorted out here. The referee's making sure everything set to go. And we should be ready for first serve. Of course, on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard, custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners with 3 locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge. EmbraceMN.com, of course, brand new location in Cambridge. Of course, don't forget to download our mobile app, WCMP and KBEK. You can download it in the App Store or Google Play. And looks like we got the ball finally rolled in here, and we are set for first serve. A little bit of a lull here to start the game, but we are underway just about. As Rydberg with the first serve, it is over, dug up by Benzen, now looking for the kill off the block at the net, Abby Lawyer, and now Carly Jusak will look for the kill, and she gets the kill and makes it a 1-0 game. One to nothing is our score after the Carly Jusak kill. This serve is over from Rydberg, dug up by the Bombers and hit across by Abby Lawyer. And now looking for a kill the other way is Emma Hermanson, and that'll get down. Another kill here for the Dragons, that time Emma Hermanson, to make it 2-0 early in set number 1. Rydberg will serve again. Her left-handed serve, it is up and it is over. Dug up by Benzen and hitting right before the bleachers. Both Bridget Golly and Jenna Burmaster got there, but decided to just let it slide for that one, as that one would have hurt the shins a little bit. Rydberg's serve just gets over the net. It crawls over, then it's tipped over. Emma Hermanson will push it back across. Lawyer again with a hit across. This time it's the Dragons who get it back across with Sage Staber at the net. And they're going to say Braham, they went into the net, sadly. So it's going to be 4-0 early on here in favor of Pine City. Homecoming here this week for Pine City. Stands are pretty packed as Rydberg's serve is over. And I can't quite see the number there. It blends in a little bit with the white on gold. But the kill there from Emma Hermanson is down. And it looks like number 4, Sunny Lilly, was the Braham Bomber who got the dig on the initial hit across from Pine City. But it is a kill from Hermanson to make it 5-0. Air's thick up here, ladies and gentlemen. Sunny Lilly, another dig off the serve from Rydberg, and they do get it hit back across on Burmaster's hit. And now setting it up for Jusak off the block. And I think they're going to say Jusak went across. That or it went too far. I got caught watching to see if they were going to call her for going across. I thought her feet did, but I thought maybe she held up in time, but not the case. Bridget Golly will check out, and in for her is going to be Maya Lundgren. And now serving is Maya Lundgren. It's up and over, dug up by Staber. Rydberg and now Hermanson with the kill to make it 5-1. Six to 1, excuse me. Carly Jusak will serve for Pine City. It's now up and over. Dug up by Benzen, and that one's going to get down. Miscommunication there between the Braham Bombers allows that one to find the court, and it is 7-1. Jusak with the serve. It is up and over. A clean dig that time from Maya Lundgren, but it is going to reach the out of bounds area, and that'll make it 8-1 on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Their doctors are committed to providing world-class orthodontic care in a friendly and comfortable atmosphere. Of course, a timeout now here by Braham. That'll be their first of 2 here, and just in time for us to take another look at that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. They will leave you with a smile you'll embrace forever as Pine City leads 8-1 here. Timeout called by the Braham Bombers. They'll look to try and change their fortune early on here in this first set as they trail 8-1. So far, so good. If you're Pine City, doing basically everything right here in this one. Only the one mistake that led to the Braham point. Other than that, Pine City has had control from the get-go here in this one. Again, they lead 8-1. Braham back out there after the timeout, trying to change their fortune around and again get another conference win here on the season. Same sixer out there for Pine City. It's Jusak back to serve. She gets the whistle for the OK. Dribbles the ball and now hits it over. This time dug up by the Braham Bombers, and that's Sunny Lilly, and a diving dig there from Jusak. Abby Agard will look for the kill, and that is down right in front of the diving Natalie Benzen. So another point for Pine City. It's 9-1. Jusak with the serve. It is up and over. Benzen with another dig, getting it to Burmaster. Now Sunny Lilly. That one's going to be long, and just long as she tries to go across the court, the opposite side, but just long on that one. A nice spot for that one from Sunny Lilly, but just a little long, as now it's 10-1. Jusak another serve over, which is dug up by Benzen. And now looking for the kill is Abby Lawyer, but it's dug up by Jusak. Off the net, nice job by Rydberg to get that dig and then hit back across, and it's dug up by Burmaster. Now Sunny Lilly will look for a kill. It's Mako with the dig to Rydberg, and now Agard will hit it into the net. So Agard hits that one into the net to make it 10-2, and Braham will get a chance to get something going as Summer Thiemann will check in for Carly Jusak. And on the other side for the Braham Bombers, it is Nicole Duvernay who checks in for the libero, Natalie Benzen. And back to serve is Morgan Rysdam. Serve is over, dug up by Mako. And Agard will look for the kill, and that is down right in front of Rysdam. Another kill here for Pine City to make it 11-2. Calatayud Prieto will check in for Mako. And the libero for Braham, Benzen, checks back in. The serve from Hermanson hits the net. A nice sliding dig there from Benzen. And now coming up for the kill is Sunny Lilly, but a nice dig there from Thiemann. Hit back across, and Sage Stabler will get it back across the net. Lilly with the dig. And now looking for the kill is Lawyer. Dug up nicely by Thiemann. Rydberg races back after it. And now Agard looks for the kill. It's blocked at the net by both Lawyer and Duvernay, but it's going to go out of bounds. And it'll be 12-2 Pine City. Hermanson will go back to serve. And it is up and over. A nice lobbing serve, but a late dig there that time by Maya Lundgren, and that's just one where I don't know if she thought that one was going to get down where it did. She had a late decision to go after it, and unfortunately that led to an ace for Emma Hermanson. For the Dragons, couldn't ask for much of a better start. 13-2 lead. Hermanson, another lob serve over, another diving dig from Lundgren, and Sage Staver looks for the kill, nicely dug up by Benzen and hit back across by Lundgren. A sliding dig there from Thiemann and pushed back across by Agard. Another dig there for Lundgren, setting it up for Duvernay. A light tap across, Sage Staber with the dig, and Staber will hit it back across. It's blocked at the net. Diving dig from Rydberg to Thiemann, and Agard will look to hit it across, but that one's going to be long. Great effort there by both teams on that point. Pine City diving all across the floor to make sure they keep that alive. As now Mako will check in for Hermanson, and going back to serve is going to be Abby Lawyer. From the beginning of the season, she's done a good job of working her way into the starting lineup a little bit longer. She would sub out, and probably still will, with Addie White, but has done a much better job as improving her play throughout the season, especially as a senior, growing her game. And now she's having a lot more time out on the court, staying out for more points in succession than she did in the beginning of the season. It's very cool to see that, especially for her as a senior. This time, Calatayud Prieto will get the kill as Braham was able to get 2 points there. And now, as I mentioned, Abby Lawyer will check out, and Addie White will check in. Well, we're going to pause that. And there we go. There's the sub. So, yeah, they will continue to sub out, but it looks like Abby Lawyer has done enough to improve her play to stay in for more points in a row. This serve by Sage Staber is dug up by said White, Addie White. And now the kill attempt there from Sunny Lily is blocked at the net, and Pine City will get it back, leading 15-4. My goodness, I'm off to a cold start. Pine City's off to the hot start. I'm off to a cold start. Sage Staber with the serve again. It's dug up by Benzen. To Burmaster. Nicole Duvernay looks for the kill off the block at the net and gets it down. Nicole Duvernay with the kill there for Braham. And one thing Duvernay does so well is she just sets herself up in perfect position each and every time. Whether it's for a hit or for a block, she just does such a good job being where she needs to be for this team. Of course, that comes with being a senior for this team. 1 of 4 for the Braham Bombers. This serve here by Lily is dug up by Thiemann. And hit across by Thiemann. After the set by Agard. Looking for the kill here, I believe that time. That is Bridget Gawley. Diving dig will push it back across the net. Duvernay will look for the kill again. It's blocked at the net, and now we push across. And nice job by Abby Agard to get that one over. Nicole Duvernay will look for the kill again. Sage Staber with the dig. Thiemann sets. Agard gets it back across the net. Dug up that time by White. Duvernay will look for yet another one. Just lays it over, and hitting it across is Prieto. And now it's Gawley looking for the kill. Off the block, kept alive by... That was Duvernay who kept it alive. And then another block at the net here for Pine City to make it 16-5. Jusak in for Thiemann. There we go. And it's Abby Agard back to serve now for the Dragons. It is up and it is over. Dug up that time by Addie White. Looking for the kill here. That was Bridget Gawley. And now pushing it across is Abby Agard as that one was dug up by the Dragons. Duvernay again looking for the kill. Oh, that one's going to go into the rafters. It's going to come down hard, but nice job there by Morgan Mako to get that dig. That one was on a frozen rope from Duvernay. Blocked at the net by Jusak, kept alive by the Dragons, and now Jusak will get a chance for the kill. She does off the block at the net, and Jusak with a kill to make it 17-5 in favor of Pine City. And Pine City off to a very hot start here in this first set. They were in a little bit of a funk, it felt like, there for a couple of games, but have since seemingly got themselves out of it. And now Calatayud Prieto will get it on that back line. And again, just like tennis, all you need to do is hit that white line. If a piece of the ball hits that white line, it is in, and that was 18-5 is the lead. And now the Braham Bombers call a timeout on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Embrace Orthodontics, your customized smile journey starts with a free consultation. The team at Embrace Orthodontics wants to make your journey as seamless and convenient as possible with custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners. And of course, you can find out more at their website, embracemn.com. Pine City off to a good start, 18-5. Their lead over the opponents, the Braham Bombers. It's a Great River Conference matchup here between these two teams. Pine City looking to keep pace in the conference race with Rush City and Mille Lacs. Of course, Rush City on top, undefeated in the conference. They're tied with Mille Lacs at 5-1 for second place. And if Pine City can get a win here tonight, they can get a win over Rush City next Tuesday. That will set them up in great position to try and take the conference title. But if Mille Lacs goes on and wins out, and Pine City does beat Rush City on Tuesday, I believe it would be Mille Lacs' title. This serve over from Agard. It's down, but not enough, as nice job there by the Bombers to keep it alive. It was Burmaster who got it back across, and now the Dragons will get this one back across, just barely, but they do get it across. Now looking to hit it over is Bridget Gawley. It's dug up by Mako, and now hitting it across is Rydberg. It's dug up by Lily. Nicole Duvernay looks for the kill. Nice dig there from Staber, and now Jusak will look for the kill. That one's going to be long. Jusak just long on that one, had too much power. She had it at 11. She needed to bring it down to 10 there. Now back to serve for Braham is their libero, Natalie Benzen, and her serve is over. Dug up by Staber to Rydberg. Jusak running up on it, and that time she will get the kill off of the attempted dig from Addie White. It's 19-6 now in favor of the Dragons. It's Calatayud Prieto back to serve. Checking in for Mako is Emma Hermanson. Prieto serve into the net. We've seen her do a serve like that, and it wound up crawling over the net for an ace. As now Braham will substitute Lawyer for White, and back to serve. That's Jenna Burmaster. Her serve is out. No, it's in. Got two conflicting. No, it's in. So the head refs say it is in. So 19-8 on that ace there from Jenna Burmaster. And the serve over again. Agard gets the dig, and Jusak will line this one up. She'll just push it across. Ben's in with a nice clean dig there for Braham. They'll set it up for Bridget Gawley. That's dug up by Agard. And Jusak again looking for another kill off the block. This one's going into the bleacher area, and a nice attempt that time. She fell into the bleachers. That was Burmaster sacrificing herself into the bleachers to try and keep that one alive. She got a hand on it, but not enough to keep that one in play. It's 20-8 Pine City. Arissa Rydberg to serve. The left-handed serve is up, and it is over. Ben's in with the dig. Burmaster. And that's Abby Lawyer who tries to get it back across. Blocked at the net, pushes it back across, and that one's going to go out of play. Another Pine City point. It's 21-8. Rydberg, the left-handed serve, up and over. Dug up by Lily. Burmaster, and looking for the kill that time. I cannot see the number, and two members of the Dragons go after it to try and keep it alive. That was Agard and Rydberg, but they unfortunately could not keep it in the air, and that'll get down for a moral point. 21-9 is the score. Now coming in and going back to serve is Maya Lundgren. Her serve is up, and it is over. Dug up by Agard to Rydberg. Jusak will hit it back across Ben's end with the dig. Burmaster setting it up for Lily. Blocked at the net, and Lily was just not prepared for that one. Sunny Lily, a big swing on that one, but she was not ready for that ball to come back across at her on the block, and she just had no chance at kind of getting that one there. 22-9 is now Carly Jusak will serve. It is up, and it is over. Dug up by Lily. And Burmaster comes out of nowhere to get that one. Abby Lawyer will push it across. Sage Staber looks for the kill. Blocked at the net that time by both Sunny Lily and Morgan Rysdam. And speaking of, she'll go back to serve Will Rysdam. Nicole Duvernay checks in for Benzen on the Bram side. It's Thiemann in for Jusak on the Dragon side. 22-10 is the score. Rysdam back to serve. A freshman for Bram, doing a very good job. Her freshman season for the Bram Bombers. We'll probably be talking about her a lot in the next 3 years. Duvernay will just lightly tap it across. It's dug up by the Dragons. This is at the net. This will be tough. And yeah, Abby Agard tried to go up to push it across, but that one came down very rapidly. And she just had no chance at trying to get that one across. 22-11. And that one was a case of if you get it in time, okay, good. But you either are going to run into the net or risk pushing it into the net. So that one wasn't her fault. Now she'll come back and get a kill here for Pine City to make it 23-11. Emma Hermanson looks to go back to serve. Calatayud Prieto in for Mako. It's 23-11. Hermanson, lob over, just gets dug up. And now Sunny Lily will push it across. Rydberg with the dig. Hermanson. And Staber looks for the kill. It's nicely dug up by Burmaster there, Benzen. And now Lily will look for the kill here. Abby Agard, a nice dig to Rydberg. Sage Staber will look for the kill again, but it's dug up by Burmaster, being in the right place, right time. Sunny Lily will have to go at it at an awkward angle, but she gets the dig. Thiemann will get her dig back across the net, pushed back across by Duvernay. Now the Dragons have it. Abby Agard looks for the kill, and Duvernay got the block, but it goes backwards off of her dig and out of bounds, and now Pine City has set point 24-11. Hermanson with the serve. It is up and over, dug up by Lily, and now Duvernay will look for the kill. A light tap across, blocked at the net. Dragons keep it alive. Sage Staber will push it across, and back across by Calatayud Prieto, and that's going to do it for set number one. The Dragons get the victory here in set one, 25-11. A pretty dominating set here by the Dragons, and they'll look to continue that into the next set that we go to. On that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard, Dragons take set one, 25-11. Embrace Orthodontics. They'll do all the insurance heavy lifting for you. If you don't have insurance, you can ask about financing options. They'll find a plan to fit your budget at embracemn.com. Back after a word from our fine sponsors.
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a 4-year college, but you'd like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available online at pine.edu. Starting out or starting over, find your future at Pine Technical and Community College.
WCMP wherever you go. Download the new mobile app. It's free and it's a game changer.
Automatic first down.
A duo that is perfect together. That's Dale's Heating and Appliance and Lennox. Dale's is your local Lennox dealer that's committed to making your family's comfort their top priority. With a wide assortment of options, Dale's will ensure your home's air is top quality. Call Dale's today or visit them at dalesheatingandappliance.com and ask how you can save on your next AC unit. Lennox and Dale's, the perfect duo. Dealer number E06356.
Want a mower that's tough enough to break all the rules? Want everything without sacrificing anything? Want performance for the long haul at an unbeatable value? The perfect balance of power and performance. A bad boy mower. Packed with power, muscle, simplicity, and comfort in the pro you demand. It's that time of year. It's your time. You deserve a bad boy. Available only at Stan's Equipment Center in Pine City. Mow with attitude.
Back here on 106.5 FM, AM 1350 WCMP. Over on 95.5 FM, KBEK, Mora is hosting Little Falls. Mora won that first set over Little Falls 25-21. Mora trying to get back a win here this week after falling to Pine City on Monday. Mora, I think, might be a team who's finding a late rhythm, a late surge here. It might be a team to watch out for in the playoffs. Back here in ours, though, the Dragons lead over the Braham Bombers 1-0 after taking the first set 25-11. On that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard, we're getting ready for the serve here in the second set. So getting our final subs in and out. A little bit of a different 6 out there for Pine City. It will be Hannah Bombard in for Abby Agard. And that is it looks like. It will be Jenna Burmaster to serve for the Bombers, and first serve in the second set is up and dug up by Mako. Hermanson will look for the kill, and that one pushes Lily back, and she can't get a clean dig. It'll be 1-0 Pine City early. So before the serve, Jusak will check out. Thiemann comes in for her. Thiemann will go back to serve. Now Agard in for Bombard, and again, Thiemann back to serve. Thiemann's serve is long. Just long on that one. And that'll tie us at 1. Maya Lundgren checking in for Bridget Gawley. Lundgren will go back to serve for the Bombers. Her serve is, it hits the net, but does crawl over. Mako with the set, pushed across by Agard. Yeah, Agard, that one's just too tough for anyone to try and get. It's one of those where it's right in the middle of the net. It's going to hit the net. It might fall. There's just really no chance for Agard on that one. I like the aggressiveness by Agard, but unfortunately that one, kind of no chance on that one. 2-1 now, Braham will lead. Mako with the dig here on this one. And it's Sage Staber with the kill off the block of Sunny Lilly. And Morgan Rysdam, that'll even things up at 2. I talked before how Pine City hadn't scored first in many sets, and in the last 10 or so that they had only scored once or twice first in a set. Since then, they have done a good job, and it seems like that is a little bit of a momentum shift for them, scoring first. Sunny Lilly looks to come back with a kill there that time, and you've got a Dragon down. We'll take commercial break.
A&W Restaurant Pine City is still making fresh root beer. That signature item since 1919. It's still made fresh and on-site with real cane sugar and a blend of secret ingredients. It doesn't get any better than this. Their world-renowned A&W root beer is a classic treat, and they can top it off with creamy vanilla soft serve to be known as the famous A&W root beer float. Now that's smooth, tasty, and refreshing. An American iconic A&W root beer float. It never tasted so good. A&W Restaurant Pine City. Come grab your root beer float today.
Today's WCMP deal of the day is Julia's Java. Get a $10 gift certificate for just $5. Get a great deal off great drinks at Julia's Java in Milltown, Wisconsin. Find this and other great deals at WCMPradio.com/deals.
A Lennox air source heat pump is a high-efficiency air conditioning unit that can also heat your home or business efficiently during the spring and fall. It's more economical than heating with propane. Have Dale's Heating and Appliance install your Lennox air source heat pump. Dale's offers a personalized focus and free estimates. Ask Dale's how you can receive up to $1,250 rebates for your air source heat pump system installed in 2023 with 0% financing. Visit Dale'sHeatingandAppliance.com. Conditions apply. See dealer for details.
Sage Staber was the dragon down. She was able to get up with a little bit of help, but able to limp off the court. Hopefully she's all right. Just a little bit of a stinger and able to get back into this one. Never want to see anybody injured, no matter who they play for. So again, wish her the best, praying for her. Hopefully she can get back into this one. Meanwhile, the Bombers get one back after the block at the net by the Dragons goes out of bounds, and Braham ties it at 3, and now Piper Metling into the game. She'll get a kill as she comes into the game. And now it's 4-3, Pine City with the lead. Piper Metling will go back to serve now for the green and black. It is up and it is over. Dug up by Sunny Lily. And Abby Lawyer looks to get that one across, but no, it hits the antenna. So that is going to be Pine City's point. Yeah, Abby Lawyer, that was a tough one there for her too. It's again one of those where just in such a tough spot. Tried to do something to get her team the point back, but could not that time. And Sunny Lily will come back with one there. That was a pretty easy one for her. That one was just waiting there for her. She squared it up and got a nice hit on it. It's 5-4. Pine City with the lead. And Abby Lawyer back to serve. Her serve is up and over, dug up by Rydberg. Metling, and now Odegaard looks for the kill. It's just long. Just a little underneath that one from Odegaard. But again, these things are fixable if you're Pine City, so here's the serve. It is dug up by Pine City. Agard will have to get it back across. She does. Benzen with the dig. Now Duvernay looks for the kill. Light tap cross. Rydberg's right there for the dig. And this will set it up for Agard as, Agard went across the line. Again, you're allowed to have your foot or hand cross, but not any other part. And, that time her knee and hip kind of went across. So, unfortunately, it'll be another Braham point. But for the Braham Bombers, they're now leading 6-5. Abby Lawyer to serve once again. It is up and over. Dug up there by Thiemann. Rydberg sets. Agard will get it back across. And it's dug up there by Lundgren. And Lily will look for the kill, but it's off the block of Rydberg and Odegaard, out of bounds. And all of a sudden, Braham has a 7-5 lead. I think that's been one of the things that Pine City's been hoping for, is to put together consecutive sets like they had in the first. And it's not their fault, because they have faced some really good teams, but they have not been able to so far the last couple of weeks, as a diving dig attempt there from Mako is going to come up short. She rolls over the ball. She's okay, though. And we'll get a timeout here by Pine City. They trail 8-5 to the Braham Bombers in this second set, but lead 1-0 on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Embrace Orthodontics, the team at Embrace, believes the results of a remarkable orthodontic experience should last a lifetime. They'll keep your smile transformation where it needs to be with a lifelong retention program. EmbraceMN.com. Of course, hoping nothing but the best for Sage Staber. She went down with an injury, was able to get up with some help, and limped off the court on her own. But, again, hoping and praying that she is able to come back in this one, and it's just a little bit of Just a little bit of a twisted the wrong way. Those can hurt. Hopefully it's not a sprain, because those can, we all know what a sprain can be. But either way, timeout is over. Both teams back out onto the floor. It's Abby Lawyer getting set to serve again for the Braham Bombers, who lead by 3 in this second set. Serve is over, dug up by Mako, and now Agar looks for the kill off the block at the net. Lily keeps it alive, and they'll push it over to Lily, who looks for the kill, but she hits it into the net. And Pine City will get a point back, 8-6. Abby Lawyer out. In for her is Addie White. Jusak in for Thiemann. And then Bombard in for Agard. And Bombard will go back to serve again. Bombard, one of the many seniors on this Dragon squad. Bombard with the serve. It's dug up by Benzen. To Burmaster. Lily looks for the kill. She does. She gets it off the block of Rydberg and Odegaard. That'll make it 9-6. And now Bridget Gawley will check in for Maya Lundgren. And back to serve is going to be Sunny Lily. Her serve is going to go off on the far side out of bounds. That'll make it 9-7. So Robin Odegaard will go back to serve. She's got a very interesting, intriguing serve just like that, because it's such a line drive, you just never know how it's going to come at you, and the Bombers do a good job to get it over, then blocked at the net by Pine City. Back across, it was Jusak with the dig, and now she'll look for a kill. Nice job by Benzen on that dig, and aggressively going after the dig that time for the Bombers was Burmaster. Now Hermanson looks for the dig. Lily with the dig that time, and blocked at the net by Rydberg and Hermanson for another Pine City point, making it 9-8. Odegaard back to serve. Up and over. Again, it's such a line drive. You can't really telegraph where it's going. This one is over and down in front of the diving Robin Odegaard. Couldn't quite get to it in time. In for her will be Mako. And Benzen will go back to serve for Braham as they lead 10-8. Benzen's serve is over, dug up by Mako. Rydberg sets for Hermanson with the kill on that far side, just in. Perfect spot there by the Dragons. And it's now 10-9 as Rydberg, the lefty, will go back to serve. And her left-handed serve is up and over. Dug up by White. And hitting it across are the Bombers. Digging it up is Rydberg. Now Jusak will look for the kill. And off the block, it's down. Pine City will tie it at 10. So tied at 10, Rydberg will serve. It's over, dug up by Lily, and hitting it into the net are the Bombers. No chance that time for Bridget Gawley, unfortunately. And it's 11-10, Pine City. Lily off with the dig off the Rydberg serve, and the hit across was Rysdam, but dug up by Pine City. Jusak will look for the kill the other way. It's Benzen with the dig, hit back across, and Jusak with the dig for Pine City. Piper Metling with the kill that time. Benzen got the diving dig, but could not get it up enough. That'll make it 12-10. And looks like we'll get a new ball in there for Rydberg, who will serve again. 12-10 is the lead. Serve is over, dug up by Lily. And looking for the kill that time, but into the net. Rysdam. Get that one into the net. It's 13-10. Rydberg's serve is over once again. Lily, yet another dig. Hermanson. That one came in a little bit funky, and she couldn't get a good read on it. And as it came down, it must have been spinning a weird way, because when she went to hit it, she didn't get a clean hit on it. Otherwise, that probably would have been another point, Pine City. But Braham gets one back, 13-11. It is Jenna Burmaster back to serve. It's dug up by Metling. Rydberg sets. Hermanson looks for the kill, and nice job there. That back far side corner. That is a sweet spot for Hermanson. She knows just what to do to get it there. I mean, she has done such a good job of placing the ball where it needs to be. Such accuracy with her. I've been talking about it for many years with her. in this volleyball program and continuing it here in her senior year. 14-11, the score in favor of Pine City on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard, as now Thiemann with the serve across, dug up by Benzen. And looking for the kill is Rysdam. Diving dig there from Rydberg. Metling with the light tap across. It's down for the kill. And Metling with her second kill of the match here to make it 15-11. Thiemann again will go back to serve for the Dragons. Thiemann's serve is over, dug up by Lilly. A high dig. And now Abby Lawyer looks for the kill, blocked at the net, kept alive for Rydberg to get the dig. And now Hermanson will look for the kill the other way off the block. Hermanson gets the kill to make it 16-11. Thiemann. Serve is up, and it is into the net, so that will give a point back to Braham. 16-12 now your score. Bridget Gawley out. In for her is Maya Lundgren. Of course, Lundgren will go back to serve. We will wait. There we go. Melling just had to retire shoe. Don't want that lace getting in your way. Mako with the dig off the serve, and Agard will try to line this one up for a kill. It is just long. Just long. That'll make it 16-13. Braham still trailing by 3. Serve is over, dug up by Mako again. Rydberg, and Metling will hit it back across. Bombers get the dig. Rysdam with the push over, and it's dug up by Rydberg. Hermanson, that's in. Just perfect spot for that one by Hermanson to get the kill to make it 17-13. Odegaard will check in for Mako. Hermanson with the serve across. Lilly gets the dig. And it's across the net. Two of them, Lilly and Metling, went both after to try and get the block, but Metling will win that battle to make it 18-13, Pine City. Hermanson's serve is over. Lilly with the dig again. It goes back across the net. Agard with the dig to Rydberg, who sets. And Agard looks for the kill. Does not grab the kill, but now Lilly will come back the other way looking for a kill for Braham, but it's into the net. That'll make it 19-13. And looks like we'll get a timeout called here by Braham. 19-13 is the Pine City lead on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners. 3 locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge. Of course, their doctors are committed to providing world-class orthodontic care in a friendly and comfortable atmosphere, and they'll also leave you with a smile you'll embrace forever. EmbraceMN.com. I want to update on the injury there for Sage Staber. Not going to speculate, but she did walk out on crutches, so hopefully that is just precaution, and that is nothing serious. A lot of times you'll see players walk out on crutches, and it's just simply for precaution reasons. But we'll hope to get an update here from the head coach Tollefson later on about her situation, and hopefully it is nothing but good news. Never want to see a player get hurt, especially this late in the season. Playoffs right around the corner. Serve is over, by the way, from Pine City, and it's dug up by Braham. They push it across. Now it's dug up by Thiemann, and Agard looks for the kill, but it's going to be long. And it will be a point back for Braham. It's 19 now to 14. Back to serve for the Braham Bombers is going to be Morgan Rysdam. Her serve is going to go into the net. That'll make it 20-14 now in favor of Pine City. Rydberg, no, it's going to be Metling. Metling will go back to serve. And her serve is up, and it is over. My goodness, Lilly with the dig, and now Duvernay looks for the kill, but it hits it into the net. That'll make it 21-14 in favor of the Dragons. Piper Metling, a little lob serve over this time, dug up by Lily once again. Abby Lawyer looks for the kill. Blocked at the net, stays on the Dragons' side. They keep it alive, and Metling does a good job to get that one back across. Duvernay with the dig. Back across for Pine City. Agard gets the dig. Now Odegaard looks for the kill. Benzen tried to keep that one alive. That'll make it 22-14. That one, Benzen should have let go. It might have went long, I think. The trajectory on that one looked to be going just long. You can't blame her for being aggressive, just trying to get back into this one. Serve is over. It's, you guessed it, Lily with the dig. Duvernay will hit this one over, blocked by Odegaard and Rydberg. Kept alive by the Bombers. They'll get it just crossing that. Abby Agard, one-handed dig, gets it back across into the net now by the Bombers on their dig, and it'll be another Pine City point. 23-14, they lead. Piper Metling's serve is over. This time, it's not. Lily with the dig. It's Lundgren back across for the Dragons. Odegaard with the kill attempt, dug up nicely by Benzen. Now they'll set it up for Lily, who pushes it across, dug up by Mako. Rydberg sets, and Agard will look for the kill. That's long. Benzen, great awareness that time. Kept an eye on it, and that goes long. Braham will get a point back, 23-15. It's going to be Abby Lawyer back to serve. And it is up, and it is long. Thiemann and Mako were right there watching it the whole way, and it went just long. A couple substitutions, Jusak for Thiemann, and then Bombard for Agard. Also out is Lawyer, and in for her is going to be Addie White for the Braham Bombers. We have set point at 24-15. Pine City trying to close out set number 2 and take a 2-0 lead here in this match. Serve is over. Dug up by Burmaster. And Lily will hit this one back across. It's Bombard with the dig. Rydberg sets. Jusak runs up on it, and it's dug up nicely there by Burmaster. Jusak will get it back on the dig, and now Odegaard looks for the kill, and she gets the kill. Oh, no, they're going to say it's Braham point. So it's Braham point. Did she hit the net? Oh, they're going to say she ran into the net. Huh. So they're going to say she hit the net. Either way, it's still set point, and Sunny Lily will be back to serve. Metling with the dig. Odegaard will look to end it here, and nearly does. Burmaster, though, that's Benzen with the sliding dig. Now hitting it across are the Bombers. Rydberg sets it up again for Odegaard, and mistimed her jump a little bit. Hits it into the net. That was, you can't even blame her on that one. Just mistimed it. That one came down a lot quicker than I think she thought it was going to. Either way, Sunny Lily will serve again for Braham as they trail by 7. Rydberg keeps it alive. A nice dig there by Mako. Blocked at the net. Kept alive by the Bombers. And they push it across. It's Metling with the dig again. Jusak will look to end it here. Lily with the dig, but it goes into the bleachers. So that will end set 2 with the Dragons winning the set 25-17. Set 2 belongs to the Dragons, and they move up 2-0 on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Your customized smile journey starts with a free consultation. The team at Embrace Orthodontics wants to make your journey as seamless and convenient as possible with custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners. We'll come back for the third set, what could be the final set, unless Braham gets the victory in the third. We'll be headed for another. But for now, we'll just go and hear a word from our fine sponsors and get ready for another action-packed set here when we come back. You're listening to Volleyball on WCMP.
Hockey practice, running a business, heck, just enjoying your life. You've got better things to do. Let Jeff's Outdoor Services handle your lawn care and landscaping. Your home, your cabin, your business, they got you covered. They've been doing it since 1995, and they're good at it. Call today. Jeff's Outdoor Services. You do your thing, and they'll do theirs.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owners agency, Pine Insurance Agency, at pineagency.us today.
Hinkley Towing.
Hi, I'm on the side of the highway with a flat. Can you help me?
On the way. Hinkley Towing?
Yep, how can we help?
We just had an accident and don't know where to bring the vehicle.
No sweat. We'll come out now and bring you back to our collision center.
Hinckley Towing. Experienced drivers, state-of-the-art trucks, and 24/7 service. For Hinckley Towing, call 320-385-4049 anytime. Hinckley Towing, 320-385-4049 anytime.
Huge shout out to all of our fine sponsors who sponsor this and every other broadcast that we do. Getting ready for the third set here in Pine City. Over on 95.5 FM KBEK, Mora. As I've talked about before on the broadcast, if you've listened to any of them before, they thrive on being down and coming from behind as they come from behind against Little Falls 17-9 to win 25-23. That is an impressive run right there. So Mora leads over Little Falls 2-0. Pine City leads over Braham 2-0. Appreciate Adam Hefty being on the call over there in Mora for that game. Of course, we'll have all three of us on a game tomorrow night. Adam Hefty, Andy Beckstrom, and myself. We'll all be on a call for tomorrow night. All of Pine City Proctor. Andy will have Hinckley Phillison, Greenway, Nashwauk, Keewatin, and Adam will have a game as well. That's Mora Pequot Lakes. Serve is over, and Braham gets the hit across, but now Odegaard will come back with a kill herself and get the first points of the set to make it 1-0 in favor of the Dragons. Rydberg with the left-handed serve. It is up and over. Low dig there for White, but she gets it, and now off the block, Bridget Golly. That one across, and Jusak will just tap it over. It is going to be a double hit. Yeah, a double hit there on Jusak. She got both hands on it, tried to push it across, and it kind of rolled across the hand there. Hit one and then kind of rolled. It'll be a double hit. We're tied at 1. Back to serve, I believe that is Maya Lundgren with the serve. Dug up by Metling. Rydberg sets. Odegaard, it's just long. Odegaard hit is just long. 2-1 is the Bomber lead now. And Metling, it's an awkward dig, and somehow, someway, Mako comes diving in from behind to get that one over, but sadly it goes out of bounds. Great effort there by the Dragons. But Braham now leads 3-1. And that dig is going to go into the bleachers. Braham will take a 4-1 lead. And it's Maya Lundgren still serving for the Bombers. So, Bombers trying to take control early here and make this go to another set. Piper Metling. These last 3 points, they've kind of been attacking Metling, trying to test her digging ability. And Metling is just, I think she's been in between how to get the dig. Whether it's using the I don't know, I'm not going to try and use the terminology on the correct way to dig, but it's either using the front of her fist or the top of the fist, or the forearms, I guess it would be. So she's kind of in between, I think, getting stuck in between, but she'll talk to head coach Tollefson and kind of get the advice on how to get that fixed. And again, that's the thing with Pine City. The mistakes that they do make are fixable ones, and that's what you are definitely okay with, is that, you're not necessarily okay with making mistakes, but you're okay that those mistakes are fixable. They're something that you can go back and you can work on. You can go back and look and say, hey, see what you did there? Instead of doing that, let's try this. 5-1, Braham with the lead out of the timeout. It's Lundgren with the serve, and it goes into the net. And a lot of times with the timeout, it's not so much to talk over things, to say, hey, we need to do this differently. Sometimes it's just to cut into momentum that a team has, and it seemed to work there, although they did need to discuss things, did the Dragons. Jusak out in for hers, Thiemann. Macy Bablik out, or in for Bombard. And Thiemann will go back to serve. It's 5-2. Thiemann runs up on this one. The serve is over, dug up by Lundgren. Benzen, and now hitting it across is Lily. She got all of it into that one. Mako with the dig here. Odegaard looks for the kill, and she gets that one down. That'll make it 5-3, still in favor of Braham. Summer Thiemann back to serve. Thieman's serve is up, and it is, just out on the near side. That'll make it 6-3, Braham. Thiemann will be one of the many athletes we're talking about during winter sports. Her, along with her teammate, Carly Jusak, will be on that basketball squad. I know Agard and Rydberg will be on that hockey squad. That has been so good since the initial season of the Pine City area girls hockey team. And they'll have a big senior group this season, so I think this Pine City hockey team is going to be in for a fun year. Pine City does get one back there on the long serve, and it's going to be Robin Odegaard to serve for Pine City. It is just over, dug up by Lily, and we'll hit it across. Duvernay will look for the kill. It's into the net. That'll make it 6-5 now. And Odegaard will continue to serve for Pine City. They trail by 1. Serve is over. Dug up by Lundgren, and Calatayud Prieto will get the kill back across the net to tie us at 6. I've really been impressed with Calatayud Prieto's ability to just continue to get better as the season has progressed. These last couple of games, we've really seen her come to life. We've seen everything that she's worked on paid off so far, and I can't wait to see what this Pine City and Braham team look like in the playoffs. Both teams have just continued to fight and continue to get better as well. That one is over, and it's dug up by the Bombers. Now the Dragons, now back to the Dragons, and Bablik will hit it into the net. That'll give the lead back to the Bombers, 7-6. Addie White will go back to serve. Mako checks in for Odegaard. And Addie White's serve is over, dug up by Mako to Rydberg. And Metling mistimed her jump that time. She just mistimed her jump, and that will push that one into the net to make it 8-6. And it's White with the serve, a diving dig there from Mako. Rydberg with the set, and blocked at the net by Calatayud Prieto, but it's going to land on the Dragons' side, and that'll make it 9-6, the lead here for Braham. White's serve is over, dug up by Thiemann. And now Calatayud Prieto with the light tap across. It's down for the kill. Isabel Calatayud Prieto, a kill that time for the Dragons. Braham still has the lead 9-7, but now Piper Metling will serve. This one is up and over. Benzen will have to go after that one. It is touched at the net by both teams. Back, and Braham will have it. Lily will get the hit across. Mako with the dig. Bablik looks for a kill. Off the block. Diving dig there. I believe that was Burmaster. And now a block at the net by Rydberg and Prieto, but it's down on the Dragon side to make it 10-7 in favor of Braham. Burmaster out. In for her is Bridget Gawley. Back to service, Sunny Lilly. Just over the net, and it's going to get over off the dig by Pine City. It hit the net, but it went out of bounds. So point again for Braham, 11-7 they lead. This one is over. Sliding dig from Mako. Rydberg will hit it across. Lilly comes from that back line to push it back across. Now Rydberg gets the dig. Calatayud Prieto, great job there by her. I saw that opening right in the middle that she saw, and she got it right where it needed to be. For the kill, 11-8. Jusak in for Thiemann. Bombard in for Bablik. And Pine City trails 11-8 on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Customized Smile Journey starts with that free consultation. The team over there wants to make your journey as seamless and convenient as possible with custom braces or Invisalign. Find out more at EmbraceMN.com. They said it was in, and now they'll override and say it was out. What was going to be an ace is now a point for Braham to make it 12-8. So Benzen to serve for Braham. The libero dug up by Mako now to Rydberg. Calatayud Prieto off the block. It's down. Man, Calatayud Prieto here. This third set has kind of been all her. She has gotten a lot of points here in this third set. I think about 4 of them. And now Odegaard will check in for Mako, and back to serve is Calatayud Prieto. Her serve is over, and it's dug up by Lily. And getting it back across, I believe that's Rysdam. Dragons with the dig, and Bombard will hit it back across. Benzen with the late dig. She does get it alive, keep it alive though. And now Bridget Gawley will hit it across. Got a little too much underneath the ball. And it will go out of bounds. Point back for Pine City, 12-10. Calatayud Prieto serve is over. Benzen with the dig again to Burmaster. And at the net blocked. Push back cross by Jusak. Now Odegaard looks for the kill. Benzen with the dig. Kept alive. Nice job there. Can't see the number of the Bomber who got it, but now push back across by Jusak. And this one at the net, tipped over by Rydberg, and in that front pocket there on that far side, she got it to go down and brings her team within one. Good point there by both of these teams, but Pine City comes out with the 11th point. Prieto with the serve. Oh, and two Bombers run into each other somehow, some way. Whoa! The Bombers get it over. Burmaster was able to get that over, and I don't think Pine City was simply ready. I think they thought that one was dead in the water, and it was not. I'm sure that's what Tolleson is telling them. Hey, you can't think it's dead until that you hear that final whistle. And they'll be more aware of it next time, but yeah, I think they got too comfortable too quick. I think they just thought, hey, it was dead. They just didn't go after it, and Braham wound up benefiting off of it. Now they all of a sudden retake a 3-point lead, 14-11. Odegaard will look to change that here. Dug up nicely, though, by the Bombers' Burmaster. Hitting it across was Golly. Back across now by Jusak for the kill, 14-12. I was just so impressed by the dig and then the set, and then Burmaster just got, I don't know if she got her palm or the back of her hand on it, but she did enough to get it back over the net, and it was a point for Braham. Off the Rydberg serve, Lilly with the dig. Hitting it across is Rysdam. A sliding dig there from Rydberg, and it is out on that far side on the hit by Braham. That one was close, but it'll be 14-13. Rydberg will go back to serve here for Pine City. The left-handed serve is up and over. Dug up by Lilly into the bleacher area, but Burmaster gets it back across for Braham. And, oh no, unfortunately we have a Braham Bomber down. We'll take a break.
Joe Keyport here, the news director for Q Media Group. Find all the local news you're looking for on the top of the hour from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. Monday through Friday, or go to our website, wcmpradio.com.
Hi, Rob. Hey, why have you been so happy lately?
It's because I no longer pay for hot water.
What? You have 4 teenagers that take all-day showers. How do you not pay for hot water?
Well, I put in a central boiler outdoor furnace that heats my house, my garage, and now I have virtually endless free hot water.
Wow, that's great. With my 10 kids, I'll really save some money. Where do I get a furnace?
Check with your local central boiler dealer, of course.
Northland Boiler Sales, your local central boiler sales dealer. Visit northlandboilersales.com.
Bridget Golly, the Braham Bomber, sacrificing it all to try and get that one. She's able to get up on her own. They'll rightfully give her a break. Maya Lundgren will check in for her, but man, oh man, she must have ran into the bleachers hard, but she was able to get up on her own. One tough young lady. Glad to see her up. Meanwhile, the Dragons have it, and Jusak will look for the kill. Nice job by Burmaster to keep it alive. Benzen, and now it is over on the other side for Lundgren, dug up by Bombard. Odegaard will look for the kill for Pine City. Benzen has it, kept alive by Burmaster, hit across by Lundgren, blocked out the net. Mako with the dig, Rydberg, and Jusak will line this one up. It goes off the block and down on the Braham side to tie us at 14 on the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Embrace Orthodontics, they will do all the insurance heavy lifting for you. And if you don't have insurance, ask about financing options. They'll find a plan to fit your budget. Rydberg, another serve, which is over, dug up by Benzen. And they'll look to line this one up for... That's Rysdam, but she hits it either into the net or off the block. I could not tell. It'll be 15-14, the lead for Pine City now. Braham has battled here in this one, held on to a lead till late. They've traded a few leads, but it's now Pine City's lead, and trying to get that one over was Maya Lundgren, but unable to get it back across the net. And Pine City will take a 16-14 lead. Rydberg, left-handed serve over, dug up by Benzen, and getting to it late was Burmaster, but she's able to keep it alive, and Benzen will get it back across. Mako with the dig to Rydberg set. Odegaard did not get enough on it, And I understand what she was doing there. She was trying to get it with just her hand so that she didn't put her body into the net. And that's a tough one to get for her. I like what she tried to do, just unfortunately it did not reach back across the net. Off the serve from Braham. Mako's dig goes back across the net. Sunny Lily with the kill attempt, and Rydberg hits the net and almost got away with it there, but unfortunately the ref did see her. So we'll be tied back at 16 here. As it's Maya Lundgren with the serve, Bombard with the dig. And Odegaard will look for the kill, blocked at the net, kept alive by the Dragons. Piper Metling will just push this one across. Burmaster dig, bends end, they'll set it up for Lily. She'll hit it back across. Odegaard with the dig, and it sets it up for Jusak, and that is down in front of the diving Benzen. Pine City gets the lead right back, 17-16. Benzen has had a tough job all night long on that back line, trying to get some of these missiles that are coming her way, and she's done a good job. That's a tough job. I wouldn't want that one in volleyball. Sunny Lily will look to come back with a kill for Braham, but it's dug up nicely by Mako. Bombard will look for the kill the other way. Back line, and she gets it in. Hannah Bombard with the kill. Perfect placement on that one. She'll give Pine City a 18-16 lead. Bombard out in for her is Bablik. Macy Bablik in. It's Carly Jusak to serve for Pine City. Serve is over. A late dig there by Lundgren, and Pine City will get an ace for Jusak to make it 19-16. Looks like we will get a timeout here by the Bombers on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. The Dragons lead 19-16 over Braham, trying to get the 3-set sweep over Braham. Are the Dragons here on homecoming week? They've won 2 of their 3 games here this week. They won over Mora 3-2. They beat East Central Tuesday 3-1. Now hoping for their 3rd and final win of the week over Braham. Of course, again, trying to keep pace with Mille Lacs and Rush City in the conference. Mille Lacs and Pine City both 5-1 entering tonight's play. Rush City undefeated in the conference. They're all chasing Rush City, but if both teams can keep pace, Pine City does play Rush City on Tuesday, next Tuesday, and that could really shake things up in the race for the conference title of the Great River. Well, back out of the timeout, both teams onto the floor. Again, Jusak serves for Pine City. It's up and it is over. Benzen the dig. Lily sets. Burmaster. Oh, 2 Bombers go after, but they manage to get it across. Mako with the dig. Odegaard long. Just long on that one, and it will be 19-17. Pine City still with the lead. Thiemann in for Jusak. It's going to be Morgan Rysdam back to serve. Her serve is long. Great job there by Morgan Mako to watch that one. And Calatayud Prieto will check in for Mako, and back to serve is going to be Robin Odegaard. 20-17, Pine City with the lead. And that serve into the net. Just didn't get enough air underneath the toss-up. And that'll make it 20-18. And serving for Braham. That time is Addie White. Now Macy Bablik looks for the kill, but it's dug up nicely by the Bombers. Sunny Lily will get it back across. Thiemann with the dig. Rydberg sets. Calatayud Prieto with the kill. She has just done a great job of continuing to get better as the season has progressed, and it is really showing these last couple of games. 21-18 is the lead. Piper Metling with the serve. That is up and over. Dug up by Lundgren, and diving dig by Benzen, but unable to keep it alive, and it's 22-18. Pine City trying to close out the 3rd set. Piper Metling's serve is low, just long. My goodness. That one is, just long. Holy cow. 22-19. Braham just will not go away. It's Sunny Lilly back to serve. And it's up and over. Mako with the dig. Bablik. And now Mako back across. Benzen digs. Setting it up for Duvernay off the block. Mako gets the dig. Rydberg to Calatayud Prieto. Again, a nice little tap across, but Braham keeps it alive. And Sunny Lilly will hit it across. Mako with the dig. It's Calatayud Prieto getting the kill off the block. And that'll make it 23-19. 23-19. We have a 23-19. Somebody might get that reference. Monsters Inc. Good movie. Great movie. 23-19 is the score on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Pine City trying to close it out here. Bombard checks in for Bablik. Thiemann out. In for hers Jusak. And Bombard with the serve. It's up and over. Dug up by Sunny Lilly. Duvernay will look to come back with a kill. Off the block. Kept it alive. Did Piper Metling back across. Braham has it. Duvernay will look for another kill off the block. Mako with the dig. Rydberg sets. Jusak will look for this one. Off the block. It's down. And that'll make it match point for Pine City. 24-19. Dragons have the lead. We'll have to go and retrieve this ball, but they finally get it back in. And Hannah Bombard will look to send the Dragons home with 3 wins on the week. Serve is over. Benzen with the dig. Oh, and Braham had a big miscommunication there. 2 players watched it, but neither of them went after it, thinking the other was going to. And that is unfortunate, as this one will end. Not the way you want any set to end like that, but Pine City will get this clean sweep of Braham with a third set score of 25-19. Pine City will go 3-0 on the week. And Mora gets the clean sweep of Little Falls. They win that third and final set 25-23. And the Dragons and Mustangs both win here tonight, but the Dragons go 3-0 on homecoming week. And now they will shift their focus to tomorrow. But for the Pine City Dragons, their week is not over. Yeah, believe it or not, they are not done with just 3 games this week. They'll play in a tournament in Esco on Saturday. So the week of play for Pine City not over. 3 was not enough for them. They want more. They're going to go up to Esco on Saturday and compete in that tournament. Then they'll turn around and play their final 3 games of the year. 2 next week against Rush City and Mille Lacs, then 1 the week after that against Ogilvie. So we'll take commercial break. When we come back, we'll recap this game. You're listening to Volleyball.
Embrace Orthodontics
WCMP.
offers a unique, specialized approach to orthodontic treatment with custom braces or Invisalign. The team at Embrace loves getting to know their patients personally and takes the time to make sure all your questions are answered. Their board-certified orthodontists use only the latest in modern technology to give you the best outcome possible. They work with your insurance company and offer flexible financing options to fit your budget. Call today to set up your free exam and see how Embrace Orthodontics can transform your smile. More online at embracemn.com. That's embracemn.com.
Buy local, spend local. Those words mean something to us here in East Central Minnesota and the good parts of Wisconsin. Cool Country WCMP is owned by a Minnesota company, Q Media Group. Yep, we're local too. If you're considering radio or digital advertising, we'd love to help you buy local and spend local. Advertising made for Minnesota, made in Minnesota. Connect with Cool Country to spread your message. Info at q-mediagroup.com. Want to make some extra money this holiday season? Then join Burnett Dairy Cooperative's Cheese Store Holiday Crew. They're looking for temporary employees to assist with gift box orders from October 1st through January 6th. This position is scheduled Sunday through Thursday from 12 to 8 p.m. with an hourly rate of $14 per hour and an end-of-the-season retention bonus. Call 715-689-2170 or apply online at burnettdairy.com and click on Careers.
Back here on WCMP 106.5 FM, AM 1350, of course, live with video at WCMPradio.com. The Dragons get the victory here over the Braham Bombers, 3-0. They get the first set victory, 25-11, pretty dominating. And then in the second set, Braham made it an interesting one, but Pine City came away with the win, 25-17, and then the third set was back and forth, a battle between these two teams. Braham, I thought they had a chance there late in that one to try and get the third set victory and push us to a fourth, but Pine City was able to close it out here in the third set, getting the clean sweep 3-0 over Braham. As we take a look at the schedule coming up for Braham, they won't play again until next Tuesday when they get to host the Ogilvie Lions over there at Braham next Tuesday. As we already mentioned for Pine City, they're not done. 3 matches were not enough this week. They want a few more, actually, because it's not just one. They'll move up to ESCO on Saturday for a tournament. So they want to play more. And then after that tournament on Saturday, they'll play 2 games next week, Tuesday and Thursday. Tuesday in Rush City against the conference-leading and section-leading Tigers. And then they'll play on Thursday at home against Mille Lacs. Then the final game of the regular season on Tuesday, October 17th, against Ogilvie. That is the final schedule look for Pine City. For the Braham Bombers, they don't have a whole lot left either. Not a lot left for them on the regular season anyways. Postseason, that's a different story. We could be talking about a lot more. But for Braham, they will have 3 more games as well. As I mentioned, Tuesday against Ogilvie. Then they'll travel to Hinckley-Finlayson next Thursday. And then the final game, Tuesday, October 17th, at home against East Central. So that is what is coming up for those two teams for the rest of their regular seasons. I can't believe we're already talking about the end of the regular season already. It's so crazy to me that we have already gone through 3/4 of the season, and now we're talking about it ending. Coming up for us on our stations, on this very station tomorrow night, it's Pine City versus Proctor for homecoming night. Tune in for that one. We've got a special pregame for that game. Then Morrow will host Pequot Lakes tomorrow night on 95.5 FM. And then over on 100.9 FM, because the Twins won their series against the Astros, we have Friday Night Open, and the Hinckley-Finlayson Jaguars will host Greenway Nashwauk-Keewatin on 100.9 FM. A lot of football coming your way tomorrow night. It should be a lot of fun there. All tomorrow night. We'll keep you up to date the best we can in the booth with live updates from Adam Hefty and Andy Beckstrom. Huge shout out to both of them for doing that for us, calling those games. We appreciate them. They mean a lot to us. They are a huge asset to us, and really we just couldn't do this without them. So we appreciate them calling games for us, because they too have full-time jobs outside of this. So again, thank them so much for calling games for us. But again, the final here in this one, Pine City gets the clean sweep over Braham, 3-0 on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Embrace Orthodontics, the team there believes the results of a remarkable orthodontic experience should last a lifetime. They'll keep your smile transformation where it needs to be with a lifelong retention program at EmbraceMN.com. So again, stay tuned for tomorrow. We will have homecoming as the Dragons will host the Proctor Rails. The Dragons look for their first win on the season, a very winnable game. Can they do it? Again, it's homecoming. Maybe we'll see some special plays. We always seem to on homecoming night, and why not? It's homecoming. It's the last one for the seniors. Might as well go out doing something special, so stay tuned for that. I want to thank all of you for tuning in here tonight. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for tuning in. It means a lot to me, because then I can keep my job if you guys continue to tune in. Also, want to thank all of our fine sponsors for sponsoring this and every other broadcast that we do. And if we don't have sponsors, we're not able to come out and do any of these games. So we appreciate them for sponsoring this and every other broadcast. Of course, the Dragons will have more on Saturday up in a tournament in ESCO. We'll keep you up to date on that. And how can you stay tuned? Well, tune in to the morning shows on 95.5 FM with Rockin' Rob and Riley at 7:30 and 8:30. Then over on 100.9 FM with Joshua Miron at 7:45 and 8:45. You can listen there, because we'll talk about the games that have gone on, like the Saturday games that Pine City will play in that tournament up in ESCO, or the football games from Friday, as well as some regional sports as well. You can also stay tuned to our websites, kbk.com, wcmpradio.com, our Facebook pages as well. We have a lot of info across those websites and Facebook pages for you, so stay tuned there. Of course, we do have a Twitter account at WCMP Radio. You can just look us up there, follow us there. Of course, if you're watching this game on YouTube, go ahead and like and subscribe. Hit that red subscribe button on the YouTube video. That way you will be notified anytime, any and every time that we go live with a local sporting event, football, volleyball, winter sports, hockey, basketball. Anytime we go live, you will be notified if you are subscribed to the YouTube page, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Again, the final here in this one, Pine City 3-0 over the Braham Bombers. They get 3 wins on the weekend. They'll be moving on to Saturday up in Esco, where they will play in a tournament up there. Of course, stay tuned tomorrow night. We'll have more football action coming your way, homecoming night for Pine City, and some other on our airwaves as well. Of course, thank you again for tuning in. Thanks so much to all of our fine sponsors. Remember to be kind to everybody. You never know what someone is going through on the inside, so your kindness could truly mean the world to them. Again, the final here on that Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard, the Dragons 3-0 over the Braham Bombers. For WCMP, I am Ethan Game Day Gilman. Have a great rest of your night. Truly mean the world to them. Again, the final truly mean the world.